Oh hey, pickleball people. So, I was gonna start a channel that talked about everything I was doing wrong on the pickleball court. And put a couple of those videos up. But I do a lot wrong. I don't do a lot wrong, but I'm not like the best player. I'm between a 3-5 and a 4-0. No, I'm between a 3-0 and a 4-5, depending on the day, right? Or depending on my partner. Sometimes I'm a 5-5 depending on my partner because I can just run around the court and they do everything. But I've changed my mind on the channel because I've been working on a short novel. It's not short, it's like 30 chapters. So instead what I'm gonna do, I'm still going to put my games up, but I'm gonna do game by game, chapter by chapter. So the next game I put up, which is actually gonna be 2 games from now, the next game after that, next game after the next game I put up, is gonna be chapter 1. I'm gonna do a short little blip of a game coming up, maybe my highlights or something, I don't know, where I'm just gonna talk about the prologue of the novel. I'm gonna do that right when I'm done with what I'm doing now. We're gonna fly right into that. We're gonna fade into it. But it is about an athlete in college who she gets hurt, has to change up sports, and of course, changes it up to pickleball. Because why not? Because pickleball, right? Because we all love pickleball. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do voiceovers of my games, but I'm not gonna talk about my games. I'm gonna tell the story chapter by chapter. So, I'm gonna go over the prologue in a second. If you dig it, subscribe, follow along. Get ready for chapter 1 and chapter 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and so on. And maybe after that one, I'll write another one and keep this going. But in the meantime, pickleball people, support me, follow me, subscribe, because I'm a pickleball people too. It's sort of an addict. It's addicting, right? It's what we do. Self-addicts, self-described addicts. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta go play some pickleball once I get out of the woods. For now, let's go over the prologue. Talk about what this novel is, who she is, and who he is, and how it all is gonna go down. So, prologue, let's go. So yeah, the prologue to Court of Change. Emily Carter stood on the edge of the pickleball court, her paddle hanging loosely at her side as she stared out into the empty net. The faint sound of pickleballs bouncing in the distance filled the late afternoon air, but the courts around her were still. The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the ground, and in the fading light, Emily felt the weight of a decision she had never thought she'd have to make. She could hear the familiar rush of her heartbeat in her ears, could feel the tension colliding tight in her chest. It was the same pressure that had been building for months, the relentless tug of 2 worlds pulling her in opposite directions. The world of law, the career she had worked tirelessly to build, and the world of pickleball, a sport she had stumbled into by accident but had grown to love more than anything. The lines had blurred, the boundaries between the two no longer clear, and now she was standing at the intersection of everything she had ever wanted. 2 paths stretched out before her, each one offering its own kind of success, its own promise of fulfillment. But which one would she choose? The courtroom had always been her arena, the place she felt powerful and control. Becoming a lawyer was the dream she had nurtured since she was a kid, and now the firm was offering her a chance to climb even higher. The promotion was right there, within reach. If only she stayed focused, if only she put the game on hold. But here on the court, it was different. Here she was free. Here she felt the joy of passion that she hadn't found anywhere else. The thrill of the game, the adrenaline of competition, the quiet satisfaction of working in perfect sync with Ryan, her partner on and off the court. Pickleball had become more than just a hobby. It had become part of her. And walking away from it, well, that felt impossible.